CM Punk gets screwed over, and Roman Reigns with The Rock once again takes the spotlight. WWE's debut episode of Raw on Netflix promises to be historic with two huge matches already announced. The most anticipated match is undoubtedly between CM Punk and Seth freaking Rollins. This is a dream match that's been 5 years in the making. The fans have been begging for this encounter to happen ever since Punk made his return to WWE. The match was originally slated to headline WrestleMania 40 for the World Heavyweight Championship before an untimely injury derailed Punk's plans. Now, WWE is delivering this dream match on one of the most important nights in the company's history. This isn't just any Raw, it's the first Raw on Netflix, and millions of potential new eyes will be tuning in on January 6th. Michael Cole has been hyping this match up as the main event, and it's easy to see why. The tension between Seth Rollins and CM Punk has been simmering for many years now, and the stakes could not be higher. But just as the fans were getting ready to celebrate this monumental occasion, Russell Votes dropped a bombshell. The report says the main event for the debut episode of WWE Raw on Netflix remains Roman Reigns versus Solo Sikoa. If you've been following WWE, this report should not come as a surprise. Roman Reigns has been the company's centerpiece for many years now, and WWE tends to treat him as their most valuable asset. Adding fuel to the fire are rumors of The Rock making an appearance during this match. This situation is reminiscent of what happened to CM Punk earlier this year at WWE Bad Blood. Back then, Punk and Drew delivered a show-stealing Hell in a Cell match. However, it opened the show instead of headlining that pay-per-view. The main event slot went to the Bloodlines match featuring The Rock's brief, underwhelming cameo. Punk being sidelined for Roman yet again is frustrating for his fans, to say the least. As much as Roman deserves his spot as the face of the WWE, there's no denying the fact that Punk versus Rollins is the bigger draw for hardcore wrestling fans. The history between these two, combined with the anticipation surrounding their match, makes it feel like the true main event. That said, Roman's match with Solo Sikoa could still deliver compelling storytelling, especially if The Rock finally gets physical and does something else than just standing there. Fans have been waiting for him to hit Roman with a rock bottom. If the WWE does not deliver something big this time around, it will feel like another missed opportunity. As if the stakes for Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa were not high enough, Russell Votes recently reported that WWE is considering introducing a new title into the mix. The report says this: sources indicate WWE has discussed introducing a Tribal Chief Championship into the storyline between Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa, similar to the People's Championship presented to The Rock at WrestleMania earlier this year. This idea has sparked a wide range of reactions among fans. While a new championship could add intrigue, it also risks overcomplicating an already compelling storyline. The Tribal Chief's power has always been symbolized by the Ula Fala, and introducing a title belt could diminish its importance. The beauty of the Tribal Chief narrative lies in its simplicity. It's a story rooted in tradition, family, and power dynamics. Adding a championship to the equation feels unnecessary and could distract from the personal tension between Roman and his cousin Solo. It's hard not to see The Rock's influence here. His obsession with titles was on full display earlier this year when he introduced the People's Championship at WrestleMania 40. While it worked for his character, it does not feel fitting for the Tribal Chief storyline. The WWE should focus on the emotional stakes between Roman and Solo rather than gimmicky additions. Speaking of championships, Kevin Owens has been stirring up controversy with his new belt. After being screwed out of his WWE title match against Cody Rhodes at Saturday night's main event, Owens retaliated in a way he only could by stealing the Winged Eagle Championship. Now Owens is parading around with this title, declaring himself the real WWE champion, and honestly, I think the angle is genius. It's drawing parallels to CM Punk's recent storyline in AEW. The similarities between Punk and Owens are striking, just as Punk claimed to be the rightful AEW World Champion in the end of his AEW run. Owens is staking his claim to the Winged Eagle belt. This storyline opens up some exciting possibilities, especially with the rumors circulating that WWE wants CM Punk in a world title match at WrestleMania 40. Cody Rhodes and Gunther both seem to be locked into high-profile matches against The Rock and John Cena, respectively. That leaves Punk and Owens as potential opponents for each other. Imagine the narrative: Punk versus Owens for the Winged Eagle Championship, maybe even throwing in the AEW World Championship. Both men claiming to be the rightful champion, with Punk's AEW history adding an extra layer of intrigue. It's a match that could easily steal the show at WrestleMania, and if that doesn't happen, maybe CM Punk will go ahead and chase after Roman's Tribal Chief Championship if that does become a thing. 2024 was a career-defining year for Drew McIntyre, and it seems like 2025 will only elevate him further. According to WrestleVotes, Drew McIntyre is set to be one of the primary focuses on WWE in 2025. McIntyre has already had an incredible year, delivering unforgettable matches and cementing his place as a top-tier talent. This report suggests even bigger plans for him in the coming year. Could this finally be the year that McIntyre gets a proper world title reign? Fans are still upset over his 5-minute championship reign earlier this year at WrestleMania, and a lengthy run would be a perfect way to right that wrong. With his undeniable star power and also his in-ring ability, McIntyre is more than ready to carry this company as its top champion. LA Knight has become one of WWE's breakout stars over the last couple of years, so fans were understandably concerned when rumors of an injury began to circulate. Thankfully, Sean Ross Sapp quickly put those fears to rest. He said this: "I'm told LA Knight is not injured," as was posted earlier by a location saying that he was pulled from an upcoming appearance. This is great news for WWE, as Knight has become a cornerstone of SmackDown. With his unmatched charisma and his connection with the audience, he's a vital part of the brand's success. Fans are also eagerly waiting for his eventual rematch with Shinsuke Nakamura for the United States Championship, and it seems like that moment is just around the corner. LA Knight's rise to stardom has been one of WWE's best stories in recent years. His ability to connect with fans on a personal level sets him apart from many of his peers, and his future in WWE looks brighter than ever. And the last story is about AEW officially being valued at an incredible $2 billion, a milestone that cements its place as a major player in the wrestling industry. This is a massive achievement for a promotion that only began in 2019. The credit largely goes to Tony Khan. The $2 billion figure underscores the growing popularity of AEW's product and the strong fan base it cultivated through top-tier talent, compelling storylines, and consistent high-quality shows, especially in that ring. In just a few years, AEW has gone from an underdog promotion to one of the most valuable wrestling organizations in history. With this valuation, one thing is clear: AEW, All Elite Wrestling, is here to stay, and its future is brighter than ever. Anyways, that is it for the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And on the screen are some other videos I think you might enjoy.